Now that we have the project file, let's go right up here to New, Part. We're going to start a 2D sketch. And I want to click on this top plane, so the XZ plane. This is going to be the trickiest part. So after you finish this one, you'll be most of the way there. I'm going to start with a circle that is 3.125. So before you click, so I can still move my mouse, type in 3.125 and hit enter. If you double click your mouse wheel, it'll zoom out. Okay, let's do a couple more things. I know that on here I want a circle that's going to be up above it some. It's 1.5 in diameter. And I want another circle down here that's 0.125 in diameter. When I hit dimension, and from the center point of this circle to the center point of this one should be 1.75. And from the center point of this to this is going to be 0.75. Okay, we are going to zoom into this bottom one, right click and go 2-point rectangle, and I'm going to make a rectangle that is tangent to either side here. Actually, let me step back 1 second. So I'll show you one more time. Right click, 2-point rectangle. When I hover over here, it automatically lines up with this side. So I'm going to click when it's there, and when I come back up, when I get real close to that, it kind of clicks into place. Okay, right click, I'm going to select trim. I'm going to get rid of these parts here, part of this circle, and all of this stuff. This is exactly what I wanted it to be, so I'm going to get rid of this and this. And now I'm going to go through and say circular pattern. So this pattern, circular. I'm going to pick this first. My axis is going to be this dot, and instead of 6 I want 5. My next thing's a little bit trickier. I'm going to highlight all of this. Going to say circular pattern again. Make sure you have all of your loop highlighted. Pick the middle as your axis. Again, change that to 5. Okay, and now we have to right click, go back to trim. If you just click and drag through those lines, you can get rid of any of these parts here where it's still connected. You could just hover over and click, or you can click and drag through. And the very last thing is there's a circle inside here. Is 0.125. Now that we have all of that, right click and say OK, and on your keyboard hit E, that stands for extrude. Click on this shape and type in 0.125. Okay, that is your first part, so we're going to save this as Geneva Cam.